Nervos Network. Nervos Network is one that is right now definitely undervalued. I am really intrigued by Nervos because one thing they did in the last bull cycle was market really well. They advertised effectively. They had YouTube ads running. They had ads across major crypto news sites running. I'm really intrigued to see how they do in the next bull cycle because I think based on what I saw with their initial marketing campaign, I expect them to sort of double down on that. I think this could be something that absolutely rockets. I'm capping my prediction because that's a big variable that we can't be certain what they're going to do. But before I get into it, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos I was showing everyone that I was buying up all of these coins because I expected them to just rocket up in price. You can see what these were all worth when I recorded and released my videos. You can see the highs all these coins hit less than 18 months on, and what the profit would have been if you'd have popped just $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos about them. And if you'd have done that for all of them, that's 26 coins, that's a $2,600 investment. Holding them for about a year and a half and then selling them, your profit would have been over 123 grand, which is pretty damn good. Now, I sold all of these. We had the market crash, and since the market crash, I've been buying up new cryptos, and I continue to do that. Anytime I find a coin that I think can do, a 40x, a 50x, a 100x, I get in on it. And what I'll do is I'll jump onto my website, which is copymycrypto.com, and I will tell all the members about the coin. I will tell them what the coin is, what kind of profits I think it can have, what percentage of my money I'm putting in, and they can copy along. This removes all the work for the members. It means that they can literally save thousands of hours of their time because they don't have to read white papers, they don't have to learn about emerging technologies or new upcoming trends, don't have to learn about or understand chart formations, chart patterns. They can literally just copy exactly what I've got and make the same profits I do, removing all that work. All that time can then be spent on the hobbies, the loves that people have. If that sounds good to you, then go to copymycrypto.com now. Just check out the site. You'll see what I've said in the past and what ended up happening. You'll see what the members have earned since being there. It's all public record. So verify it all. And if you like what you see, you should join, guys. Right, Nervos. So Nervos ran up pretty damn well. Hit heights of like 4 cents or so. I think it was actually a little bit higher, 4.4 cents in the bull cycle. Now, you've got to bear in mind, Nervos launched in 2020 and throughout the previous bull cycle, they really started ramping up advertising. Now, Nervos had a decent bull cycle. When it went from like 0.3% all the way up to 4.4. So, not bad at all. And it's actually lower now than it was at its lowest in the previous bear cycle. So, actually, there's some real positives here. Nervos has grown really well as well. So as of right now, they've got nodes from countries and regions worldwide that are consistently running. Top 3 regions leading the way are Hong Kong, US, and Japan. If you actually take a look at the node probe, you can see there's a ton in America, ton here. There's actually a ton in Europe as well. So a lot of people are starting to run nodes here for Nervos Network. And if you're unfamiliar with what Nervos Network is, Nervos is an open source public blockchain ecosystem. The goal is to create a peer-to-peer crypto economy network where users can access, lots of different blockchain services. They launched their mainnet in 2019. Now, they have a base layer that's known as the Common Knowledge Base, which has its own cryptocurrency called CKB. It uses the proof of work consensus mechanism and drives the Nervos ecosystem. It's used to pay miners for keeping the network safe, managing network resources, and letting users store things on the network. Nervos allows developers to create dApps that can operate on various different blockchain systems, so it's nice and interoperable. The founder of Nervos is the Nervos Foundation, which has its main office in China. 3 people created the platform. It was Terry Tai, who developed the Yunbi cryptocurrency exchange and co-founded Tihour.fm, Daniel LV, or Luv, who co-founded Ruby-China.org, and served as the platform's CTO for both IM Token and Yunbi, and Kevin Wang, who's an engineer who provided consulting services to IBM's Silicon Valley Lab and co-founded the Launch School. So a strong team behind it. We've been in crypto and blockchain tech for a while. Now, Nervos has started growing quite nicely, right? One thing I will say, I think the website sucks. I would like to see, you can draw on the website, cool, but I'd like to see some, a better website here, to be honest. It doesn't look good. It's kind of fiddly and stuff as well. Yeah, it's just not great, at all. And as you can see, even just scrolling, can't exactly, it's saying scroll down, but it won't actually scroll down, which is not great, is it? Yeah, so not enamored with the website at all. They're an interoperable layer 1. The idea being that anyone can effectively build upon it. You can connect between multiple different blockchains. When we actually take a look at the ecosystem, there is something very important coming up, which is the halving countdown. So the halving happens in 26 days. Now, what do you know about halvings? Halvings usually is a trigger for price appreciation. So so Nervos has a halving in 26 days, 6 hours and 24 minutes. So expect that the price in a month's time, 2 months' time, this is going to be much higher because it's going to be much, much harder to mine. Mining hash rate, by the way, is pretty damn good. And when we take a look, and we'll get the overall miner data up too. Now, guys, something really worth noting. Okay, we had the Ethereum merge in 2022 in September. Network hash rate in December of 2022 for Nervos Network was 63.6. Now we are rocking at 185. That means 3 times the miners. Excuse me, sorry guys. 3 times the miners have come there. Miners go where the money is, guys. That's just a fact. So miners believe there is money to be made for Nervos. I would agree. Now, in terms of tokens, look, this is not like a thriving ecosystem. This is not an ecosystem where I'm going, holy crap, this is enormous. But right now they are securing the network pretty damn well. Look, you can see over 24 hours, not really tons of transactions or anything like that. But what we are seeing is miners flocking here. Miners flocking here. And miners go where the money is. Remember, what is required to be a miner? You have to buy a mining rig. You have to set that crap up. You have to make sure that you are mining something that's going to make you money. And miners certainly believe that they're going to make money from Nervos. Estimated profit based on costs and everything. This is hardly what you would call profitable, right? Maybe 11 cents. That's without any costs. Without any costs added in. So you've got electric costs plus the hash rates. Probably more like 25. And then all of a sudden your electric costs factored in. Power consumption. So let's just say 100 watts. It's 100 watts. All of a sudden, not profitable, right? Now, to be fair, look guys, I don't run a mining rig. I've never run a mining rig, so I don't actually know the costs for it, but I know electricity is higher than it's been in a very long time. Power consumption is going to be bloody high. One thing I've done in the past was try and get mining rigs and stuff set up to try and help, when I was in education, help the place that I was working become very profitable by mining, by connecting all the computers, and it was going to lose money on a daily basis. However, if they'd just persevered for a year or so, they'd made millions. They'd been one of the richest places in England. Sadly, leadership doesn't listen. But with regards to Nervos Network, we're going to take a look at it. Miners, 3 times the miners that there were a year ago. Nervos is one of the most effective marketing teams I've seen in a long time. I think Nervos can bang. Certainly, I'm saying 3 cents is a target. But honestly, because, what does that do? That puts it a market cap of 1.2 billion. That's high, but it's not insane. I would like to see an ecosystem that's thriving more. We're not seeing tons of tokens here. We're not seeing like an amazing ecosystem by any stretch of the imagination, but we are seeing miners flocking here. So overall, there is definitely a strong belief within the mining community that this is going to be an absolute beast. And here we go. There's the hash rate. If we open the hash rate, there's Ethereum. So yes, and like miners didn't flock here during the Ethereum merge. So, and the fact that miners have come here more and more, really strong sign. I think there are a couple of things that has to happen for this to break a previous high for me. Ecosystem needs to grow. They need to show a stronger user base here. And they need to market effectively. Now, one thing I've seen, they market effectively. There is no doubt about that. I've seen them market. I'm really impressed with the team. I think they're going to market well. They need to grow the ecosystem. They need to grow the user base. If they do those things, and marketing will help with the user base, if they do those things, new all-time high could be hit here. This wouldn't be a shock if this ended up being like a 10-cent coin. But initial target has to be 3 cents. Initial target is 3 cents for me. And if it hits that, then we can look at, is it going to hit something like 10 cents? Which, again, I don't think is crazy for this. Because I think the team is very effective at what they do. But let me know what you guys think about this. And did you see a bunch of the Nervos advertising and marketing in the last bull cycle? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, look, if you just want to take the work out of your crypto investing, if you want to make the same profits I do and do no work, that is exactly what copymycrypto.com is. It's where I dive into the markets every day. I find coins that are winners and I get in on them. When I find a coin that can 40x, 50x, 100x, I get in on it, and what I'll do is I'll jump onto my site, I tell the members about the coin, the gains it can have, the percentage of my money I'm putting in. It means they always see a full portfolio breakdown. It not only does that, but it means that all work for them is eliminated. They don't have to dive into the markets and start reading white papers. They don't have to learn about chart patterns, chart formations. They can literally just copy along and make the exact same profits I do, except do absolutely no work. Now, if that sounds good to you, go to the site, read through it all. There's a link in the description. Go to copymycrypto.com, read through, see what the members have earned since being there, see what I've said in the past and what ended up happening, whether that's, the Udemy course I did about why Phantom was going to be a 100x coin at least in the last bull cycle, whether that was me urging people to get out of a DeFi protocol that collapsed and lost $500 million. It's all public records, verify it all. And if you like what you see, guys, you should join, and I'll see you there. Take care. Bye-bye.